Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you have not been following me, my name is Just James, and today I am here at the grave and I can hear my workers working, so I just got here like 5 minutes ago, turned off this camera. So subscribe if you haven't and press that notification button and let's see what they're doing. Oh, construction site is the worst. You always have to jump on hurdles. Oh, it sounded like they were in this room, but I guess yeah, they're in the room upstairs. So let's go and see what is going on up here. I believe they're here. Vipi fundi, jambo? Poa poa. Niko hapa. Jana nimeharibikiwa na gari bana. Pole. Yeah.
Nilikuwa hapa nikaketi nikanyeshewa.
Pole. Kulinyesha. Hata mimi nilinyeshewa, so nilipitia ile njia ya lunga lunga. Hiyo ya bridge. Sikuwa na bump. Nimeenda nimeitwanga mpaka kavunja ile singa ya oil. Kamwaga yote. Ikabidi nipate mtu wa kuvuta. Ndio nipe. Yeah, lakini sasa nimeshawasiliana kwa vijana wengine wawili hapa waje. Yes, this is what's going on here. Huh? Nimeziona pale zile ziko pale chini. Okay.
Zile za kupanda.
Aha. Yeah, nataka kufanya leo sasa. Yeah.
Kuna zingine pia nilipotaka nikuje nazo lakini nikakuta mpaka wewe ufike yani uone.
Yeah. Tunatumia hizo alafu kesho labda ya tutaanza kuzileta. Yeah, so what's going on is, so yesterday I was supposed to come here. I'm doing a lot of landscape going on, and so he had to bring me grass, but I had cut issues, and so I couldn't make it, but he brought the grass seeds, and so yeah, that's what we were talking about, and I didn't show up. He brought the grass seeds there. That's the bag he brought. And so I need to plant those grass and a couple other things that needs to go on. And we were talking about rain, and I think the drainage there doesn't look good. So it's good that I can see that. Over here it rained. So I actually need to inspect all the balconies now that it rained and see where water stagnates and they have to put it landing. So that's what's going on. And I'm seeing there's a frame here that's out of shape that needs to be done. So making this video makes me notice that. Yeah, and so I have a couple guys coming in and we're gonna do a lot of landscape today. But meanwhile they're doing the walls for the master room here, and let's take a sneak peek before we start landscaping. So that's the mixture that goes in, so it's gonna like an L shape base and an L shape top. It's pretty neat. Na mwenzako yuko wapi? Aje akuje?
Yule mwenzangu kwa anampata kazi kwingine. Sasa nitakuja na mwingine.
Ushaipanda nyasi wewe ama hii ni mara yako ya kwanza?
Nyasi? Nyasi tumekuwa mimi nipanda maua sana.
Unajua vile kupanda nyasi?
Kupanda nyasi si hivi kusitiatia hivi.
Yeah, sawa.
Kupanda nyasi.
Lakini hiyo sio ndefu sana ama hivyo ndio vile iko sawa.
Hivyo tunaposikua
zitaanza kuenea.
Tutazitreat mwenyewe.
Okay, sawa. Safi kabisa. Yeah, so my guy just came and Yeah, so what we do is you snap the grass And once you snap it and you dig a little hole, put it in, and then the rest is just watering. So there was supposed to be 2, but I guess this is just like daytime workers kind of. And then yeah, labda tufanye upande hii juu acha tu hizo hapo juu nafikiria tukichimba hii tutamwagilia huku na hapo itakuzuia kazi. Yeah, so anza na hii nafikiria hizo nyasi zote tunaweza ziweka hapa. Yeah. Yeah. So I was just saying, yeah, we were gonna start doing it there, but I still need to dig these holes where I'm growing trees. So I was thinking for easier stuff, when we excavate some of this, we'll have to put the soil back and it might be trouble. So it's easier to do this section first and yeah, then figure out what we're gonna do with the rest. No plan equals good plan. So it's learn as we go. But a lot of these people, before they find anything to do, they are master of everything. Like everything they can do, but then when they get on site, that's when you realize the experience. They've never done that, but it's just, you work with them because they're like donkeys. They work for the value of their money, so that's good. So we decided to move. So here it's still kind of dry. So in order to plant grass, you need to soak the soil, make it wet. And I haven't put any topsoil here, but there's a lot of topsoil here. So yeah, tutaanzia tu hapa juu ya hii hapa na leo pia mvua imenyesha. Jana ilinyesha, so it rained and I've put topsoil here and it has manure, so we'll just start with this section of land. It's pretty big, and maybe once all this is done, and so what we're expecting is something like this. And then once it's all thick, it's just being mowed. Na usitoe nyasi, hizi za nyasi unaacha. Hizi nyasi ziko natoa tu mboga. So somebody went ahead and planted a lot of veggies, they had life that kind of goes on. If you're not around, then people just do gardening on your farms and, they feed themselves, which is good. But now I have to pluck them all out, put them on the side. The workers will take them home and that will be their feed for the day. So yeah, I'm gonna have him clear all this section and yeah, cut those plants into half, and yeah, we'll keep it moving like that. So I need to ring this area actually with flowers, and I'm just about to make sure. I'm trying to figure out the spacing here. So all this I need to make spacing because there's where like plants and flowers gonna go around, and then shrub underneath below. So I gotta figure out some spacing, put some markers, and then I'll have the boys dig it in. And then I'm thinking Wednesday. I'm thinking 3, maybe today and tomorrow. Yeah, the guy is pretty slow. There was supposed to be 2, only 1 showed up. Disappointing. But yeah, keep digging a couple more and space it out. That way they can just come and make the hole a little bigger and keep it moving. So I took a break to kind of, not really a break, I came to harvest some grass. So the thing here, you can either get grass seeds, which I'm not a fan of. I mean, so I am and I'm not. I've tried that in my home, our American home sometime, and it didn't work as great. So right now I just want to harvest some grass, and yeah, I want to harvest some grass, and I've been doing that in front of my yard, harvesting grass and then just going and stick them in, and then what happens, so here that's what most people do. So what happens, it just sticks. And so I've seen some cool grass here, so they grow wild, and it saves me because either way I have to get labor, so it's kind of like labor intensive kind of work. But you know, if you want something, you gotta get it done by yourself. So I'm just uprooting grass, and if it comes out with the roots, then I'm just gonna stick it in, and after that I have a water boy, and that's what we're just gonna do, water. And I like this grass, so I'm gonna have like 3 variety of grasses in my crib, and you know, and I'm gonna be here for a month, so I'll be able to water them morning and evening and see how they do. And guess what? Everyone here will be able to attest at the final product when you see stuff from start to finish. So here we go. I just finished harvesting a lot of grass. Boy, I never knew I'd become a farmer. So just to put things into perspective, you know, I gotta do my own landscape, and above that I'm paying myself around 3 grand to just do this. That's on labor minus, and then the cost of grass seeds maybe another 500 bucks, and I can mix and match all the grasses I need. So I got my bag of grass there. So far, you know, been going on along, the grass is being planted there. That's a different brand, and here I have mix, and I have a different one, so I'm gonna use here to, you know, keep planting. And so with this, because I'm getting those grass with roots in it, I was kind of shaking the soil out of it, and I'm like, crap, I shouldn't do that. I'm just transferring them from, you know, the front of my gate. I have another source that has all the grass, and so taking them from that point to here pretty close, and just stick them back on the ground or in the ground, and make sure they're being watered morning and evening after this is done. So it rained yesterday and the ground is wet, so that's good. That's why it's kind of soft and dark in color. I don't know if you can see. So usually, then the other section, I have to soak them with water overnight. That way when I come in the morning, it's all soaked and ready to go. And I just keep doing this until all my yard is done. And I guess that's gonna force me to have a break. And my mom is calling me. Hello, Mama. Hello? I just got some palm tree and 2 other flowering trees. I dug a hole there and put them in, and now I gotta give them a little bit of water. It's freaking hot. So hopefully that can sink in. That way they're not struggling as much. Everybody says it's just water in this hot weather we have around here. So grass and 3 trees, check. That water really stinks, man. Stinks like crap. Like, this is the water I just used. As dark as me. But you know what? When you're doing this kind of work, it doesn't really matter. Oh, it stinks. Damn. Whew. Landscaping for days. I'm excited to see how this is gonna turn out once it's all done and dusted. But I gotta keep going. Oh, I think I really like this. So what's happening here? So I did order around 60 different types of plants. On my other video, you know, I'd put in there. So, but I have a really huge compound that I gotta put on grass. But I'm also, like, where I'm at is a lot of green, and so I'm kind of scavenging around, and I think I've seen this, and it's just right in front of my crib. I mean, that's my house right there. And so I like purple flowers. I could use some purple flowers for color, so I'm gonna take that. I wonder if the roots will survive. I do like the flowering purple thingy, so let's see. Feels like it's growing quite shallow. So because I'm just gonna go and see how far this can go. I was gonna say I think today is my lucky day, but maybe not. Like where I'm at, this is like coconut land. There's a lot of palm trees and coconut, and look what I've seen. Found another palm tree there, and I see a couple there. So what that tells me, because I want to scavenge for everything I can first, that way when I bring the stuff from the nursery, it is just ready to go, you know. I already spaced them, and yeah, they can fit, because I need more than 60 varieties. So getting this, I want to see how much I can get this locally, put it there, and it's gonna be green. So I'm gonna get me my machete, dig around. Look, they're just mangoes everywhere. Like, it's the mango season, and all these are mango trees, and you can't, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but maybe I'll show you. Yeah, like all these are just mango fruits all over the place, and some of them are even falling down. So when they fall, it's like this. Like it's so good, you know. And it's just a mango land, and you can come here and just eat all the mangoes that you need. And they're getting ready, like mangoes everywhere. Mangoes everywhere. So I'm gonna get me my machete, and those 2 palm trees, they're gonna be mine. Yeah. It's about lunch. Been scavenging for grass, and I've gotten a couple. We've done some tremendous work. I'm hoping to finish that section today, but we'll see. Oh, so I had my cousin come here the other day. He's a beer drinker, and he had 6-pack. Balozi. This is the in thing in Kenya. Balozi. So that was 2 days ago. So I'm gonna take a little break, let my legs rest. Oh, while I sit in this fire pit area. This will also need some work later. I'm gonna have to apply like clear coat, you know, plastic all gel, like to hold and bond this together, and it's just gonna be a lovely place to sit. And then there'll be flowers all the way around. That's what I'm working on. Yeah, so here all the way around, but I got my guy still doing those. We have 3 trees, and I think unless something comes up, this will be the first part of this, and maybe the next part we'll see how the grass, if they ever stuck around and got greener. And I think that would be some sweet work. Adios. I am super tired.